Ready, Russell?
I finished.
All right.
You broke who I am, now I see it. Brought the darkness into the light. Oh.
So Darkness Into the Light is a pretty intense song, as you can hear lyrically. And I guess to convey that, we want a similar kind of feel in the percussion and the guitars. Definitely one of the heavier songs of the album, which is probably Tracey's metal influence coming out. The slide guitar in that was a 60 Supro lap steel, which is a really hot guitar, really high output, so you can hear that in the solo parts, pretty heavy. The bass on that was a synth bass going through a distortion unit as well. Again, a pretty bold kind of sound. Percussion on this was a lot of fun. It was a 20-inch floor tom, which is a lot larger than they generally come. Played in a hallway, and then layered up with, actually out with the ammunition box again in this song. There's about 8 or 10 different layers of kind of sticks kind of whacking that box. A lot of them distorted and kind of affected, but I think the sum of all of those parts, again with the tom, gives this kind of almost like a drum kit part. But there's a lot of space because there's no hi-hat or kind of busyness in the higher frequencies, which allows the vocal and guitars to be quite powerful and detailed. And vocals in the bridge are also a part that I really like. There's kind of big harmonies that give this give the bridge a lot of power. Pretty well a big heavy acoustic sound, and a few moments of little reverse sounds you'll hear transitioning through sections. The whole idea being to really create that build into that slide part in the bridge.
Oof! What a heavy one. This is a song that I was actually very reluctant to put on the album. I quite often end up that way with my songs. I think because I've got quite a personal way of songwriting, then a lot of them have me feeling quite raw and exposed, or I think that no one else is going to understand, no one else is going to connect. And even though, yeah, and I want people to, but yeah, James in particular was very encouraging to put this piece out there. One, because like it is just a banging riff. I love that guitar riff. I've sat on that one for years, just playing it, you know, and enjoying it and thinking, you know, I tried different concepts and different lyrics, but I was like, no, none of it's deserving of that riff until, you know, when that final song concept came through. That was just a flood. And for me, you know, it's when I get that real songwriting flow that I usually have faith that I'm on the right path, or that the right content is coming for that riff or music or whatever. It's easier for me to just have faith and just go with it, because I'm not thinking about it, I'm just flowing, if that makes sense. And that's what happened one night when I was processing things and, you know, mucking around just playing that riff acoustically, pretty much right here on the lounge, and yeah, out it came. And I know some people will find it very intimidating to listen to, and then others will just not probably read too much into the lyrical content, and they will just enjoy a really fat sounding song because it is huge. And I friggin' love it. Like, the percussion on that alone is just driving, just really friggin', oh yeah.
It's pretty cool.
That was another one that was done on the Maton 12 string. I took one of the magnetic Seymour Duncan mag mics out of one of my 6 strings and just temporarily put in the 12, because we knew we needed that grit, and it just turned into a whole other monster. It was awesome. Without reading too much into where the song sits, it's just authentically me. It's just letting out how I like to create music, and I like that big sound, that big bold sound. We also used the Supro lap steel in that one as well. Just in that bridge, it just builds that, you can hear it kind of building up and just dig in, and just friggin', that is the the apex of that song, and that helps just lift it up to that whole other level before you. It's the emotional release as well. I think it's a powerful track. I love listening to it. I was hesitant to record it, not just because of the content, but also because I was afraid that my vocals aren't at a strong enough stage yet, particularly for that bridgy section. But I did the best that I can, and and my audience's support and listen to the music because it's me. So I felt like I could be safe to just be, no, I can do this. I need to sing this song, and Darkness in the Light was born.
Broke who I